Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears of War video. Today we're going to be discussing no Gears 6 or Gears Collection, the Coalition Studio update, and what's next in Gears of War. The Xbox game showcase in June included a wide variety of new game announcements, trailers, release dates, and more, with a focus on games releasing in the next 12 months only. Despite huge rumors of a Fenix collection or even a brand new IP, both the Coalition Studio and the Gears of War franchise were a no-show, meaning nothing but bad news for Gears fans out there, as it does look like the wait for a brand new Gears of War game continues. With Gears 5 content support and Gears 5 esports support now finished, and no new Gears game announcements, I wanted to summarize all of the most recent official statements made by the Coalition on what's next for Gears of War, as well as also what the studio has been up to in the last 12 months. Firstly, it began in May 2021 with the announcement the Coalition moving to Unreal Engine 5 as they shared on Twitter. We wanted to update our fans on the journey ahead of us as we do shift our resources to next-gen development. At the Coalition, we pride ourselves on delivering the best possible Gears of War games and the best possible performance using cutting-edge tools like Unreal Engine. We wanted to update our fans on both of those things. Thank you to all of the fans out there who have been on this journey with us. Working from home, the team launched Gears Tactics, relaunched on the new Xbox Series hardware, revamped Gears 5 multiplayer, and dropped the mainline campaign expansion at Gears 5 Highbusters. As we look to future games, we're excited to start shifting our resources to next-gen development using Unreal Engine 5. Gears of War has always been at the front of Unreal Engine development as a breakout 720p title on the Xbox 360 through last year's 120 FPS multiplayer update for the Xbox Series consoles, and we're excited to continue that tradition by developing on UE5 for multiple new projects in the coming years. Shifting to a new engine is a big undertaking, so we want to be clear that we will not be announcing any new projects or titles for some time. Thanks again to all of our fans. We're eager to get to work and show you what we're working on when the time is right. Next up, in July 2021, the Coalition Studio revealed a first look at the Alpha Point demo, an insight into what's possible with Unreal Engine 5. This includes its next-gen features such as Nanite and Lumen. TC also shared a real-time character rendering test on the Xbox Series X console and their discoveries on what's possible with next-gen character creation using Unreal Engine 5 and the metahumans. Moving on to December 2021 last year, in collaboration with Epic Games, the original creators of the Gears of War franchise, the Coalition and Epic released a fully playable UE5 technical demo called The Matrix Awakens, a Unreal Engine 5 experience. The Matrix Awakens UE5 experience was a boundary-pushing, cinematic, and open-world interactive tech demo that does combine the power of the Xbox Series X and S consoles with Unreal Engine 5, offering a vision for what the future of interactive content could be, from incredibly rich and complex cities and environments to photoreal, visually pleasing cinematic spectacles. Next up, moving into this year in 2022, back in March, the Coalition Studio announced the end of Gears 5 esports by tweeting out the following. Today, Coalition Gears is announcing that this will be the final season of Gears esports. After 2.5 years of near constant Gears 5 action, today the Coalition is announcing that this will be the final season of Gears esports as we shift our focus to future projects. As we announced last year in 2021, the Coalition Studio is working hard on the future of Gears, but we won't be talking about that anytime soon. Make sure to stay connected with Gears of War on Twitter for future announcements. Then lastly, the most recent update just a week ago now was the finale and farewell to Gears of War esports. Sunday, June 26th saw the final match of the Gears eSport program as Rise beat out Pittsburgh Knights in yet another fantastic showcase from the best Gears players in the world, with some incredible moments, maps, and matches throughout the weekend. It was a fitting way to end the program. From everyone at the Coalition Studio, we want to thank the teams and our partners who have supported us since the launch of Gears 5. Finally, and most importantly, we want to say a massive and sincere thank you to the Gears fam out there for all of the support that you have shown us throughout the last few years. You, our players and community, are the most important part of our franchise, and we're looking forward to sharing our future plans with you. Now, based on all of the official statements and reports from the Coalition Studio, it does sound like brand new multiple Gears of War games are currently in active development. However, it is looking like we're going to have to unfortunately wait a few more years or so, most likely being another 2 to 3 years. As a Gears of War fan, it is of course going to be super tough out here. This will actually be the longest wait ever between a mainline title in the history of the entire Gears of War franchise ever, but I strongly believe this is the right decision indeed. I am going to keep trying my absolute hardest to bring you guys daily Gears of War content, whether that be consistent Gears of War YouTube videos, or even live streaming Gears 5 over on my Twitch live stream channel. I hope you guys continue to support me and my content as we do try to keep the Gears of War dream alive for all of us, together once again in true Brothers to the End fashion. Gears of War has always been just super special to me as a gaming franchise. It's meant a lot to me for over half of my life already, and despite being such a small niche game and series, I do feel like, just like myself, there are lots of passionate, amazing people out there in the world that do care about Gears of War and want to see it continue. Even though it's looking like there won't be a brand new Gears of War game to play till at least 2024, we may not actually have to wait that long for something new, just because there are actually a few upcoming community projects out there that might pique the interest of any Gears of War fan, especially if you are a PC gamer. As New Hope and Delta Online look to breathe a new life into the original Gears of War games once again. Project New Hope is based upon the original Gears of War 1 PC 2007 release, with the idea of upgrading and modernizing the original foundations, with all new weapons, maps, characters, game modes, bot support to custom PC settings, and more. Project Delta Online is built upon Gears of War 3 to bring the Gears 3 experience to PC, with full support for online multiplayer across various versus game modes, as well as also Horde mode and Beast mode. I will be discussing both of these non-official community-built passion Gears of War projects in a future video on the channel when there's more of an update available and the opportunity to go into further detail. If you guys are interested, please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. What is your guys' opinion on the current state of the Gears of War franchise? Are you excited for the future of Gears? And do let me know in the comment section below if you want to know more about the projects New Hope and Delta Online. So there you have it guys, full details on the No Gears 6 and No Gears of War collection, an update on the Coalition Studio, and what's next for Gears of War. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.